If you're looking for cheap and instant Madden Ultimate Team coins, head on over to MutCoinBank.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off. And if you're looking for packs actually worth opening, check out MaddenMascot.com and use code RBT for 10% off. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, and in honor of tonight being the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft, I thought I'd make a special video and bring you guys my 10 biggest NFL draft busts since 2010. I made my 2017 NFL mock draft yesterday, and I didn't really know if you guys wanted videos like this on the channel, and I said if you guys hit 500 likes within an hour, I'd do this video. And yeah, that video hit like 600 likes within like 15 minutes. So apparently you guys wanted this video for some reason. And as of right now, like 2 hours after it was uploaded, it has like 1,500 likes. So obviously, you guys did enjoy those videos. And to be completely honest, as of right now, I'd rather tickle my pickle with a cactus than play Madden. So if I can make videos like this and you guys actually enjoy it, I would much rather do this. So if you guys enjoy these videos, once again, let me know by smashing the like button. If we get 1,000 likes again, I would definitely consider doing videos like this, like very often on the channel. Like, whatever you guys want to see, if I can do something different than Madden and you guys still enjoy it, I'm all for it. Because like I said, I'd much rather tickle my pickle with a big old cactus than play that game, which is called Madden. So anyways, just like I did in my NFL mock draft video, disclaimer, I'm an idiot. Like, don't take anything I say serious. Like, I mean, I'm trying to be serious, but I'm an idiot. I'm not really thinking that I'm like smart, so don't really get butthurt if you like your favorite players on this list. I'm just compiling a list. I'm stupid, I know it, and if you think I'm stupid, let me know in the comments because it makes me feel better about myself, because that means my self-analysis skills are on point. Now, like I said, this is going to be the 10 biggest NFL draft busts I think since 2010, because it brings in more recent players, because like if we go way back like 20-30 years, you're probably going to get some of the same old players that are talked about each year in the NFL draft. So I'm going to try to keep it kind of recent, so the past 7 years. Now, if I leave anybody off the list in this video that you think should be on the list, let me know in the comment section below. And if you disagree with any of these top 10, let me know as well, and let me know why. And the reason, like I said, I strayed away from these videos on the channel, why I've like not done them in the past couple years, is because people in videos like this get extremely butthurt. But I understand to a point, but like, I'm just a random guy on the internet and I'm stupid. Like, I'm admitting I'm stupid. So if you disagree with me, hopefully you don't hate me. Just put my opinion out there. It might be stupid, but hey, at least I can admit it. But with all that said, let's go ahead and start the list off at number 10. Starting the list off at number 10, we have the 22nd overall draft pick from the 2014 NFL Draft. Couldn't have a list without the main man, Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. Now, another thing with some of these players being very recent is the fact that they still have a big chunk of their career left, so they might end up not being bust, but they're bust as of right now. Johnny Manziel was a first-round draft pick. He just hasn't done much. It's like, if you're a first-round draft pick and you end up looking like this, you're a bust, like 100% a bust. He did start some games for the Browns, but he has a 2-6 career starting record, so obviously not doing too good as a starting quarterback. Now he's a free agent, trying to make a comeback, and it makes it a lot worse knowing that, like, 15 picks later, Derek Carr was selected by the Raiders in the 2nd round, and the Browns are probably like tickling their own pickle with a cactus knowing they did that. But let me know though, do you think Johnny Manziel is going to land back on his feet and come back with the vengeance in the NFL, or is he going to take a route like the CFL? I mean, you never know. Johnny Manziel did have talent, obviously, but we've yet to really see it in the NFL. Coming in at number 10, we have Rolando McClain, who was the 8th overall draft pick for the Oakland Raiders in 2010. It's crazy enough because I'm an Alabama fan, and I thought Rolando McClain was the most for sure thing going into the NFL. I thought he was going to be a plug-in player from day one, be a Pro Bowler throughout his career. Didn't really turn out that way. He had some problems early on. I think he got arrested a couple times. He didn't even really start that many games after his rookie season, and he ended up retiring in 2013. So 3 years after he was the number 8 overall draft pick, thinking he was going to be a for sure thing in the NFL, retired. Like, what the heck? The reason he's not higher up on the list, and he's just number 9, is because he came out of retirement and ended up signing with the Cowboys, and actually did very well with the Cowboys. Ended up being their leader, helped revitalize their defense, but after that season, he's really not done much. And once again, he's a free agent. So it's kind of crazy how a player that I thought was going to be so freaking good ended up basically having one good year in the NFL, and now he's just a free agent. Who knows where he's going to go now. Now, coming in at number 8 in this top 10, we have the absolute beast, the 12th overall draft pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, none other than Christian Ponder. Now, the reason he's not like 7, 6, or 5 is because he has a really hot wife in Samantha Ponder. So at least luckily for him, I can just sit here and talk bad about him in a chair, but he has something better than a cactus tickling his pickle. But enough about the freaking pickles. Christian Ponder ended up not being too good of an NFL quarterback, which is why he's on this list. As a starting quarterback, he has a 14-21 record, which obviously isn't too good. He actually hasn't even started a game since 2014. So that's 3 years since he started a game, and now he's a free agent and just not really doing much other than having a really attractive wife. And it hurts even more for Vikings fans knowing the pick right before him was J.J. Watt. Coming in at number 7 is a player that still has some promise, but we're going to have Luke Joeckel, the number 2 overall draft pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, left tackle coming out of Texas A&M, drafted by the Jaguars, and just really hasn't impressed since that 2013 season. Now, I will say that 2013 draft ended up being pretty crappy. Eric Fisher was the number 1 draft pick that year, and he really hasn't impressed either, but Luke Joeckel is probably been a lot worse than Eric Fisher. And the reason he's considered a bust and he's this high on the list, he was a number 2 overall draft pick. The number 2 overall draft pick is supposed to be a franchise changer. Jaguars are still the Jaguars, so like, what are they doing? Now this one hurts deep in my heart, but at number 6, we have the number 8 overall pick in the 2011 NFL Draft. That was Jake Locker, who is now retired. Was drafted by my Tennessee Titans, and the thing is about Jake Locker, he probably could potentially be higher up on this list, like maybe be 4 or 5 in terms of being the biggest bust, but like he actually, I would say as a Titans fan watching, played pretty freaking well when he was healthy, and the thing is, the man just could not stay healthy for anything. The reason he's on this list though is because number 1, he retired in 2013, just 2 or 3 years after he was drafted. Number 8, drafting a quarterback number 8. You're supposed to be a franchise quarterback, not retired 2 or 3 years later. Now moving to number 5 in this list, we have one of our divisional rivals, the Jacksonville Jaguars, making a pretty crappy pick of their own, selecting Blaine Gabbert with the 10th overall pick of that same exact draft. Now the reason he's higher than Jake Locker on the list is I know he's still in the NFL, but at least when Jake Locker played, he had promise. Injuries are something that you really can't control, and like I said, when he played, Jake Locker looked pretty good, but from the start, Blaine Gabbert was some trash. This man's record as a starting quarterback is 9-31. He's been trash ever since he was drafted by the Jaguars, and I think he's pretty much going to remain trash for the rest of his career. He spent last year as the backup quarterback for the majority of the year for the 49ers. He actually started like the first 5 games. I think they went 1-4, and then Colin Kaepernick got the starting job back, and he's just been trashed because it's Blaine freaking Gabbert. So at number 4, we're going back to back with picks from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's Justin Blackmon, who was the number 5 overall pick in the 2012 draft. Now this dude was a stud receiver at Oklahoma State and thought he was going to transition very well into the NFL. Played okay in his rookie season. The thing is, the man hasn't played since 2013. It's been suspension after suspension after suspension, and when you pick a player with the 5th overall pick in a draft, you would hope 5 years down the road that there wouldn't have been a gap of 4 years that they haven't played. And after 5 years of being drafted at number 5, you only barely have 1,200 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. That's the definition of a bust. Now another player that was plagued with suspensions, at number 3, we have Dion Jordan, who was drafted number 3 overall by the Miami Dolphins in the 2013 NFL Draft. The thing about Dion Jordan, he was drafted in 2013. He started 1 NFL game in his career. 1. That's pretty bad for a number 3 overall draft pick. Like I said, much like Justin Blackmon, he's been suspended for the majority of his career. He hasn't even played a game since 2014, and actually just recently he failed a physical with the Dolphins, and they just went out and released him. So when you release a player that you drafted 3rd overall in the NFL draft, and they only started 1 game for you, that's not pretty good. Now, I will say he's still relatively young, and after being released by the Dolphins, he got picked up by the Seahawks, so he could very easily with the Seahawks just revive his career. But as of right now, starting 1 game in your whole entire career, having 4 years to play after being the 3rd overall draft pick, that, my friend, is a bust. Now, another one that hurts my heart as an Alabama fan, but we all knew this one was coming. At number 2, Trent Richardson, who was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, number 3 overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. I still don't know if I'll ever wrap my mind around this because Trent Richardson was such a for sure thing going into the NFL from Alabama. Like, I thought for sure this guy was going to be the next Jim Brown, and we all know what happened. He had a decent rookie year, and after that, just completely fell off the map. his vision, like, did he go, like, blind? He has enough money to get LASIK eye surgery. I got LASIK myself, and it's helped a pretty good bit. Like, that man, he needs some LASIK. He barely rushed for 2,000 yards in his career, got 17 touchdowns though, but only 6 since his rookie season, and his average yard per carry is like 3. Like, that's pretty freaking trash. And since being drafted by the Browns, he got traded to the Colts, did nothing there. He got cut by the Colts, got signed by the Raiders and Ravens, got cut by both of them. So now he's a free agent. And also to mention, just a couple months ago, he was arrested on domestic violence charges, so that doesn't help out his cause at all. So I don't know if he's going to have an NFL team this upcoming season. Probably not, but safe to say Trent Richardson is one of the biggest busts, maybe in NFL history. Now, the holy grail of NFL draft busts, at number 1, doesn't get any higher than this. We have to go with, you know who it's going to be, probably the guy in the thumbnail, RGIII, who was drafted number 2 overall in the 2012 NFL draft. Now, the reason he's a bust, or labeled such a huge bust and the biggest bust of this decade, is because of what the Redskins gave up to get this guy. They gave up 3 first-round draft picks, plus a second, to the Rams to trade up to get RG3. So that's like their future. They put their future in this dude. Where's he at now? He's a free agent. Now, once again, the injury bug is what plagued RG3. He had a pretty good rookie season. He actually led the Redskins to the playoffs and actually got voted in for the Pro Bowl, but obviously couldn't make it to the Pro Bowl because he was injured. But, like, who knows what would have happened to RG3 if he never would have got injured his rookie season. And ever since then, his career's just been up and down because of injuries. He'd start playing well, and then he'd get injured. He'd come back, not look too good, finally look good again. Then he'd lose his starting job, then he'd get hurt again, then it just kept happening over and over again. Eventually just got released by the Redskins, got signed by the Browns with a pretty good deal. I think he was making $7 million a year, and the story happened all over again. Was named the starting quarterback, played good at times, and got injured again and again and again. Looked good at points, got injured again. Now he was released by the Browns. Now, when you were the number 2 overall draft pick, after that team traded 3 first-round draft picks to get you, and then you get released by the Browns, I think you win the holy grail of NFL draft busts. Now, I will say, I was a huge fan of RG3 coming out of the draft. I loved watching him in college. I was always rooting for him in the NFL. So, I mean, he's still relatively young, so I'm still rooting for this man and hope to God he can get back on his feet, get with some NFL team, get another chance, and be successful in the NFL if he can just stay away from the injury bug. But as of right now, I think it's pretty conclusive that he's the biggest NFL draft bust of this decade. Now, that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully I didn't trigger too many people. I apologize if I did. That wasn't my intention. Just remember, I'm an idiot. You're smarter than me. But if you guys have any objections to this list, let me know in the comment section below. And I want you also to let me know from tonight's NFL draft in this first round, who do you think the biggest busts are gonna be? Like I said at the beginning, make sure to smash the like button if you like these type of videos, because I really do enjoy making these videos, and I'll be sure to keep on doing them if you guys enjoy it. Like, I just didn't think you guys would enjoy it, but according to yesterday's video, you guys really like these. So I'll keep on doing them, and leave me ideas in the comment section below for videos like this to do in the future. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.